nice. I'm a ways away from that. I think I have two followers, and I don't think I've had 3 concurrent. Oh God, I'm sorry. I'm pretty new to Twitch. And unfortunately, changing to 1080 reset my resolution and everything on the screen, so I've got to fix all those. Yeah, with a messed up display, but back, at least on Twitch. Twitch is actually really reliable about getting their service back up.
How does math work? Does this skin make me look fat?
Okay.
If a giraffe and a car have a baby, is it called a carafe? Life's big questions, man.
Let's see now. I'll say this for MELD, it's really easy to deal with as someone who's not overly techie. I mean, I feel like I have to brute force things to work, but it was much easier to set up. I thought I had that changed. Alright, channel. Don't need that, I need... Thank you. I'm getting there. I can see that the stream doesn't quite look how I expect it to look. But I can mess with the setup later. I think I might just finish this quest as we are and not have chat on the screen. But it's helpful for other people to see, especially with this testing, what the chat says. Let's see. I can't find... Let's try it again. My channel. You know what? This is probably easier to do actually on the PC. Yeah, I think that's how I'm going to go about that. I'll just leave it like this for now. Finish this quest. It's late. Thank you so much for your help. Changing the resolution, changing the bitrate, I would not have known, and I appreciate it. And I will definitely look into changing the category across the way. All right. Let's see. Where do I need to go here? All right. Need a machine. Where's that machine they're talking about? Oh, hey, this could be a place I can stop, actually.
You won't find better merchandise anywhere else. I made sure of that.
Okay. I'm not gonna sell.
Farewell, friend.
I'm gonna... There we go. There it is. Sweet. This place I can come back to. R&D, I can do that. Concordia, here I come. Alright.
I'm flying! I'm really flying!
I just don't feel right if I don't get that
Nearly
rock.
dead. Nothing's better, of course.
No, go on.
Same old, same old.
Yeah. Alright.
Ain't you bought something yet?
25? Sweet. Hmm. If I get the laser.
One bone every minute. Seriously? Okay.
Yep.
You only want me for my merchandise.
True enough. There's no other reason. Truly no other reason.
Is a public service announcement. Gravity can be a helpful friend, but low gravity is no longer matter. When you jump in a low gravity environment, take a moment to consider where you're going and
It's like a never-ending fireworks show.
otherwise, you could end up in an embarrassing situation, such as flying through someone's window or falling.
I'm feeling
That
lucky.
thing's gonna destroy the moon.
Feeling lucky. You know, if you can catch Wonderlands on sale, the game itself was pretty good. I enjoyed it up until the end. I didn't like the DLC. I didn't like the end game. But if you can find it inexpensively enough, it's a fun playthrough. Wouldn't pay full price for it. Gotcha. It's, I guess if you don't mind, I mean, in-game Borderlands, as you know, is always grindy. I mean, you're grinding for that perfect thing, right? And there's something like anointments and that kind of thing, and I mean, I just didn't care for the repetition of the end game. It just wasn't my jam. But if you have it, it's worth it. Bad guy's pretty good. I mean, he's no handsome Jack, but you care about him more than, like, say, the villains of 3. He has more of an impact, kind of like Jack. So I have only played through this particular part of the franchise once, and I have not played the Telltale games either, because I can't really do the flash events, the
At
quick
least the
time.
man kept the trains running on time.
I'm just, it takes me too long to register what it is I'm seeing, to know what button to press. So I watch other people play the Telltale games, but I haven't made it through a whole thing yet. But I know the basic gist of what happened, just from piecing things together. I got the Pandora's box, just because
Need to score me
I'm
some of
ridiculous
that.
about buying the Borderlands stuff. So I went ahead and bought that edition too, on sale. hard to pass up a sale. Okay. It's hard to describe. It's rare, but it's. I don't know how old you are, or if you have any kids. If retinopathy of prematurity is. I was born at 6.5 months, so your eyes are the last thing to develop, and I was born 55 years ago. So the treatment that is available for the kids that were born in the 70s was not available for me. And it causes several different symptoms and issues for adults with ROP as they age. So people with the disease have varying symptoms that could cause their blindness. So in my case, I've got severe myopia, which is nearsightedness. I'm about, I'd say, 1.5 feet from my TV screen here. And I just have adapted to sounds and flashes of color and that kind of thing to be able to see better. And I know that on console, there's auto aim, auto assist. So as long as I see that flash on the screen where the cursor changes color, I know that, hey, there's an enemy, and if I shoot right away, I'll hit it. Cataracts are another thing, and can't have them replaced. If they take the vitriolic fluid out of my eye, and then replace it, which they need to do with cataract surgery, and replace the lens, my retina has a very, very high chance of detaching, and success rates of reattachment are very low. So it's a astigmatism is another thing. I have scar tissue and floaters, and I've had a lot of surgeries on my eyes. So it's a lot of different things that contribute to my issue. And if I were to look more deeply into the camera where you would see that I have a very significant lazy eye. I see just out of a teeny tiny part of my pupil. I can't remember which side the camera picks up, but yeah, as I get tired, it gets worse. But yeah, in a nutshell, it's nystagmus and all kinds of different things. But it's non-operable. It's other than the cataracts, which I'm not willing to risk losing all of my sight for the chance of it possibly being a little bit better. It wouldn't get better enough. So with ROP, what happens is the blood vessels in the back of your eye, where your retina would be, instead of them being nice thin blood vessels like they're supposed to be, they're mutated, twisted, heavier than they're supposed to be, and they pull on the back of your eye. And so the fear for most of us, I mean, you always have to worry about retinal detachment, but if you were to take oh, thank you. Me too. The blood vessels can get so heavy that they'll just weigh down the back of the eye and just tear the retina down, so your eye just collapses. If you were to think about taking a wet piece of toilet paper or whatever and throwing it against a very thin sheet of tissue paper, and just gone. So that's why the cataract surgery is really, really scary, and there's no guarantee that it would work or if it would bring my vision back. So, but yes, thank you. I'm actually very glad to be able to play as well, and I'm gonna do it as long as I'm able. Yeah, but I've got things set up in place for if and when my vision completely goes. Audiobooks, I have a lot of stuff that does narration, like the text-to-speech you hear right now. I belong to a national library that has books for the blind on the internet. so I can just download them and play. Lots of different things. I should probably learn how to read Braille. Haven't yet, but thank you. I appreciate the good thoughts. Just got to go with what you got when you got it. Be thankful for what you have when you do. That's the way I got to look at it. I am going to sign off. I'm very tired. And I, again, thank you for the help. There we go. And the way I'm hearing the TTS, I can't have it play through my regular speakers. Otherwise, you guys would hear it too. So I've been wearing another earbud inside my ear, which is what the text to speech is routed through. And so my ear is getting a little sore too from having the pressure of that teeny tiny earbud. Which, there it is, the case. It's the smallest that I've got. Tiny. So I only wear one because I guess my right ear is bigger than my left ear, so it doesn't get as sore. I do have, what's it called, voice meter potato. And I've had it for almost a year and haven't been able to figure out how to set it up. I feel really stupid, but I have not yet been able to figure out how to route through it. I will work on that. That would be nice. I would like to not have to wear 2 sets of headphones. When I do live streaming through the VR headset, I have a similar issue where I need to have 2 sound devices. And that's a case where I can't put the voice meter on the headset. It won't take. So, but I that's because I'm being stubborn and I only want to use my phone to do that. If I use the laptop here, it would be a lot easier and I would probably go that route. Oh, that used to not show. Thank you. Yeah. Or I could just close down that particular screen, but thank you. It's okay if somebody writes to that email, but I have lots of authentication factors going up, so I'm not going to worry about it being up there for a few seconds. But I appreciate you telling me about that. Okay. I'm not going to play you vibrato. I do not have the stamina to stay up any later. Thank you again very much. I really appreciate it. Thank you. Hope I see you again. Good night.